Okay, guys, just over the next few weeks, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading a few workings from question one, just kind of sample answers and how to do it and work it out. Hopefully, it'll only be 2-3 minutes long, so it'll be just nice and short, nice and snappy. As you know, the workings are very repetitive, so if I just do one example, I'll upload it to probably Teams, YouTube, OneDrive, whatever you want, and you can refer back to it. So the first one I'll be doing is the suspense working, and this is from the 2019 paper, and it's company final accounts. So I think for suspense, the easiest way to do it is do it in a T account format. So just suspense 2019. And what are we told? The suspense figure arises as a result of the incorrect figure for debenture interest, although the correct figure had been entered in the bank account and discount received 460 entered only in the creditor's account. So I think the first thing we want to look at here is how much did we actually enter suspense or the debenture interest as. If you see it here, it is debenture interest for first 3 months 6,400. So that's on the debit side. Okay, so if we're doing a T account over here, debenture interest, close that off. There's just sorry. And as we looked, it's 6,400. So we can put that in here. Now, if that's the incorrect figure, we want to work out the correct figure. So how we do that is we go down here to our debentures, and it says 7% debentures, including 60,000, issued on the 1st of the 4th, 2018. Now, this date here is important because we are told we paid debenture interest for the first 3 months. That 60,000 came in the day after. So we're getting 7% of 240,000. Okay, so 7% of 240,000 by 3 months. So 3 over 12. And that gives us 4,200. So that's how much we actually paid in debenture interest, and that's the figure we put in our bank account. Now, debenture interest, we have it down as 6,400. We need it down as 4,200. So how do you reduce this to get this figure here to 4,200? As you should remember from junior cert accounting days, you take away 2,200 on this side. It'll balance it off, and the figure carried down will be 4,200. So don't worry about that too much, but yeah, that's what you want the final figure being. Okay. Now, where do we put? So because we've entered this in here, it has to have a corresponding debit. So where are we going to put it? If we look back over to our question, it says salaries and general expenses, including suspense, 243,100. So if we look here, salaries plus general expenses. Now, back to look on what side it's on. It's on the debit side because it's an expense, assets, expenses, liabilities and gains. So it's an expense, 243,100. If we enter this in here on the credit side, it has to have a corresponding debit. So that means it'll be going in here on this side. Okay. So I know some of you get confused at kind of whether you're adding it or taking it away, or this is the easiest way to look at it. So that's that one worked out. And then the second one we were told was the discount received 460 entered only in the creditor's account. So we're looking at our discount account. If we offer our creditors, say if our creditors offer us a discount, it's discount received, that's a gain. So that will be going in the credit side. Now, have we discount already in here? Yes, we do. So fourth one down, discount 15,500. So we've opened our discount account, it's 15,500 into our credit side, because we've just taken it straight from here. And we're told we didn't enter the discount yet into our discount account, so we need to do that now. And because it's discount received, 460, we enter this over here. Okay, that'll balance it off, and our final discount figure then will be 15,960. And of course, if we're putting discount in here, it has to have a corresponding debit, which of course will be for our salaries and general expenses, because we're told that's where the suspense goes. 460, balance it off. Our salaries and general expenses figure ends up at 245,760. Now, I've actually gone a good bit over the planned time, but look, that's 5.5 minutes there just explaining it. And if you wanted then to practice a few, it comes up nearly every year. Did it come up in 2018? It has. And in 2018, it says expense figure arises. Now, this is from a manufacturing account, which you haven't done. Discount allowed, you know, to do that, and entered only in the debtors account, and credit raw purchases. And it has entered only on the creditor side. So yeah, it's basically the same logic you're applying, and you have your general factory overheads where the suspense is included. But yeah, that's the suspense one. I'll be doing a few more over the next few weeks. So if you want any tips or any specifically done, just let me know.